In this video, I'm going to show you how you can design responsive layout using Flex layout along with Angular material. So in this layout, you can notice like a small thing. Here you can see scroll bar is coming after the header. If you move cursor over the content, you can see in the background little dark color. And when I click any of the item, you can see the ripple. And here you can see the menu in text form. When I click, it's coming. And in the same way, when I scroll, you can see only the content is scrolling. Sidebar will be fixed once it reaches to top. Okay, you can see here. Now sidebar is only scrolling in their own space. When I click any of the sidebar item, you can see that. Now let me show you when in different breakpoints how it will behave. So when I move to the smaller device, you can see automatically two items showing side by side. When it was in the big screen, 3 items is showing. Now when I move to the smaller device, now you can see only 1 item is showing. Now if I'll move to the small device, then you can see the item is coming in the next line. Like here you can see it's coming in one line. Once I move to the SX extra small device, now here you can see that it's coming in next line and this become in dot. Okay, now let me show you in mobile devices how it will look like. So here I'm showing in Galaxy S5. Now here you can see how it will look like this, and it will be fixed in their own space. So hi guys, it's me Tariq Akhtar Ansari. So before creating a new project, let me show you my Angular version. So here you can see that I'm using Angular CLI version 9.1.0 and my Node version is 12.16.1. So as of now, both these are latest. So if you haven't watched my previous video, how to update your application to version 9 and what are the breaking changes in Angular 9, you can watch by clicking on I button. So let me generate a new project here. So it will ask few questions. As of now, I don't need routing file. Let me choose CSS. So it will take little bit time as per your internet speed. So my Angular project generated successfully. Let me open in VS Code. Now let me run this first. So let's see output in a browser. So this is the default output of Angular. It means it's working fine. Now we need to install Flex layout module. I'll give the link in the descriptions. You can follow these links, and I'll give all the links in the descriptions. Even if my code link, GitHub link will be in the descriptions, you can follow this. Okay. For installing the Angular Flex layout, just copy this line of code. Go to your code, paste here, install. Once installation done, add the Flex layout module in your projects. Now you can copy this line of code. Go to your app module.ts file. Now here add this and add in import array as well. Save this. Now go to app component.ts file. Here we need to first import two things from Flex layout package: media observer and media change. And one more thing, we need subscription from RxJS package. Now let me implement two things, on init and on destroy. So here I'm creating the constructor, then I'm implementing ng on init and ng on destroy. Now let me declare a variable media sub. The type will be subscription, and inside the constructor I'm taking public. You can take private as well. Media observer colon media observer. So this is a service, and let me store this into media sub variable. This dot media observer dot media dot subscribe. So it will give result of type media change. Okay, so in a callback, let me do the console log result dot media query alias. Okay, and in ng on destroy, unsubscribe this. So when this component will be destroyed, this will be unsubscribed. Okay, now go to the browser and check on different viewpoints. So here you can see I'm getting LG, MD, different breakpoints I'm getting. When I'm going here, you can see, here you can notice all the breakpoints I'm getting. On the basis of this, I can take the decision. I'm in which device. Instead of writing in every device's media query observer, we can take extra variable device SX, and I'm giving the type boolean, and here I'm adding one extra line device SX. So the value will be true if I'm in extra small devices, otherwise the value will be false. So I'll pass this value into the other component. So here I'm taking one more component, header, so that will be responsible only for the header design. Okay, component created. Now using the selector, I can render this component inside the other component. So here I'm going to render this component inside app component, and here I'll pass the device SX value as an input to this component. So device SX is my value. So if I'll save now, I'll get the error because I haven't received in header component. So let me receive here the input using @input. And type will be boolean. Okay, now let me apply this in the header. Header works here. So first let me show you here. So you can see header works is showing. Now let me apply ng if and device SX. So it will be visible only in SX device. So here you can notice when I move, it is not visible. Now we need material package for designing the UI. For that, go to material.angular.io website. I have given the link in the descriptions. Click on get started button and copy ng add @angular/material from here and add in your project. It will ask few questions. Hit enter, indigo pink, press yes here, again yes. It will install the package in your project. Now we need different module for designing the toolbar. The first module we need is toolbar. Just go back to the material.angular.io website, go to component section, go to toolbar and go to API section and copy this module from here and add in your project module. As of now, I'm directly adding in app module. You can create the core module, you can add there, and you can add core in your app module. But as of now, I'm directly adding here. Copy this module and you have to also add this inside input array. Now save this. Just go to overview and copy this line of code from here. Go to header.component.ts file, paste here and just save this and see the output. Now you can see here first row and second row, 2 rows are coming, but I need the second row only when I'll be in SX breakpoint. Otherwise this should not be rendered. So here I'm applying the condition ng if device SX. If true, then only will be visible, otherwise not. Now when I'll move to the SX breakpoint, then the second row will be visible, otherwise not. Now let me show you the final output so you can understand. So what I want all these options in one div and menu in another div, and I need the space between these two. So let me take 2 divs here, first div and then second div. Now inside the first div, I need a button that should be a material button. So we need to copy the material button module. So we can copy from here, go to the button, go to API and copy this module, add in your module. So here app module.ts file. So here I'm adding. Now we need to add this button inside the input array as well. Save it, go back to header component.ts file and apply here mat button. Inside this button, I need 2 things. First, icon and second, text. As of now, I'm just inserting text inside span tag technical Babaji. Now save this and let's see in browser. So here you can see it's coming. Now I need icon, home icon. So for that we need to add icon module in our project. Just copy this, go to app module and paste here that module and copy this inside import array. Save this and here add mat icon and just type home. Automatically it will convert into icon. Now see the output. So home icon is coming here. Now copy and paste this button code. Delete all inside code and only add text home. Copy and paste 2 times more. Change text to contact us here, and here change about us. Now save this and see the output. Now what I need the menu in the second div. So here also I need a button, and this button will be matte icon button. Now inside this button I need 2 things. First icon, matte icon, and icon name will be more word, stand for vertical, and text we need in span tag menu. Just save this and see it is coming just next to about us, but we need space between. So using flex layout directive we can give the space between these 2 div. So we need to apply in the parent div of this 2 div. So here the parent div is matte toolbar row. So here I'll apply fx layout align. So how I'm aligning, I'm giving the space between. Now let me show you the documentation of the flex layout module first, then you can understand in better way. So I have given the link in the description, you can check out. Now just open this link. Here you will find inside the demo explore examples online. If you'll open, you will come here, and here you can experiment and see how it will behave. If you will change the layout to row to column, then your all the inner div or children div will be in row wise or column wise. Now here you can change. So here you can notice fx layout align, space between, and it is in end. Now if you can change to center, it will become the space between center. Now it will be in start, or you can give start, so all will be in start, space between, space evenly. So in this way you can assign. So here I use the flex layout align space between. So it will give the space between 2 divs. So automatically you can see both went to the 2 side. Now I need this should be in center. It's automatically went to the start. So here I am second passing here center. Just save this. Now here you can see it's coming in center. Now the next thing what I need here is in the second div only I want to show one thing at a time, either icon or text. So if I'll be in SX breakpoint, then I'll show the only icon. If not, then I'll show the text. Okay, just save this. Now here you can see menu coming in text form. When I'll move to the SX device, it is coming in icon. Okay. Now before doing anything else, let me add little style to Technical Babaji text. So here I'm adding a class logo, and inside the CSS file I'm defining this class dot logo. I am giving little padding 0 pixel and 5 pixel, and font size 20 pixel. Now here you can see it's coming little bigger what I want. The next thing what I want, these 3 buttons should not render when I'll be in SX breakpoint. As of now, let me show you here. It is not hiding their self when I move to SX breakpoint. For that I need to put this button inside a div, and let me apply here a condition ng if device SX. Now let me copy this 3 button and add inside second row of matte toolbar. Now save this and see here. Okay, so I just did a very small mistake. Let me change that. So here should be ng if negation of device SX. So if I'll not be in SX device, then this should be visible. Otherwise this should not be visible. But still it's coming to next line because I took the div, and div take by default entire space. So to fix this problem, we need to apply fx layout row wise to the parent of this div. So just apply here fx layout row, and now here you can see your problem is solved. Now the next thing what I want, when I'll move to SX breakpoint, the next row button should have space between. Just go to the second row of toolbar and apply here FX layout align space between. Now you can see here space is coming between and it's automatically adjusting. Now the next thing what I want, the button is coming means in the middle. I want it should be in the end of next row. So just apply here end. Save this. Now just check it. Now you can see automatically it's coming to the bottom. Now almost everything is done. The final thing is remain. We need to apply the color to this toolbar. Okay, just go to the top and apply here color primary. So my by default color is indigo pink, so it will apply indigo color. Now here you can see it's coming what I want. So almost we have done for this video. So hope you understand how we can design the responsive layout using material and flex layout. If you have any query, you can comment in the below. In the descriptions, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you guys. We'll see you in the next video and all the codes are available in the description.